$100,000 in debt.
100,000? What was the debt?
Credit cards mostly.
$100,000 of credit cards?
Clothes, vacations.
Oh.
The idea is I can get what I want right now and pay for it later.
But you didn't pay for it later!
With the influx of amazing customers that I get this year.
Why would they trust you?
Look at me. I'm adorable.
Yeah, I wouldn't. So, really are up here. This is crazy.
Okay, but I disagree.
All of our education is bundled together for 15% off with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to calebhammer.com/bundle or click the link in the description or pinned comment below.
Hi, I'm CJ. I'm 33 years old. I live in Austin, Texas, and I'm on financial audit.
Yes, you are. And what do you do in Austin, Texas for a living?
I am a hairdresser, and I also build websites for beauty pros.
Yes. I see. Yeah.
You
package.
see it?
I can vision this. Okay, very cool. So 2 jobs. Let's start with the first one. Hairdresser. Okay. What are you making dressing that hair?
What do I make? I would say I'm on commission, so it ranges, but I would say probably about $70K a year.
Why the f do I have debt in front of me right now? Okay, so that's just one job, $70,000 a year. By the way, essentially the median household income in the city of Austin, Texas, household, just you, from one job, and then you build websites for RuPaul or something. So what?
I wish.
What? How much do you make with that?
I would say probably like an extra $20K a year.
This is incredible. Okay, so we're looking at $90,000 a year. Adding to my confusion of the stack in front of me, it really doesn't make sense. Also, wait, but that also doesn't really add with the money that came in. Well, what came in from the most recent month?
What do you mean?
Money. What came in?
What came in? Like, the exact amount?
Sure.
I would say probably like $4,400 from the salon-ish, because I did take some time off recently. So,
how much time did you take off in the last month?
About a week. So that like hits me hard.
Okay.
In the salon.
Well, 63.
Okay.
And then
I didn't do any I'm switching my website kind of like strategy right now. So I'm going to start building the websites for free for the people. And then they sign up. They sign up for a subscription for me to host them.
Okay.
So, like,
to
I
host?
Get recurring. Yes.
Okay. Then you host like on Amazon Web Services?
I have my own website builder.
Yeah.
So like Squarespace, but for beauty.
Okay. And if that money is no longer coming in, what's it going to take to build up to that $20,000 a year again? Getting
enough people to sign up for hosting.
How much does it cost to host a site?
It'll cost them about $39
a month.
After my expenses, it'll be I'll make about $30 per person per month.
Wait. Well, I'm sorry. What's their monthly fee again?
$39.
And you'll make about 30 net.
Yeah.
And I have to ask this because of the history of this damn show. Please be a good answer that doesn't make me want to stick a gun in my mouth right now. You've paid these taxes as you are.
Yes.
Okay, you actually pay your taxes.
I do pay my taxes.
Interesting. This is like new. That's like groundbreaking in the history of the show.
Lots of new things today.
Okay. What else?
My outfit.
Oh yeah, you look a little excited. That's fun. So $360 a month. Okay, $360 a month, and you're trying to replicate 20,000 or $360 a year. Sorry, you're trying to replicate again 20,000. This commission, is that paid out W-2 or are you contracted within the salon?
W-2.
Okay, so those taxes are withheld, and then the $20,000 that has come in, you set what, like 20% aside or so? Have you claimed that all accurately?
Yes.
You work with a CPA?
I work with myself, but yes, I have done it accurately.
Okay.
Hopefully.
No fear of an audit?
No.
Not that I think you'd be targeted anyway. You essentially need 55 clients a year. How many clients are you working with? 55 that are reoccurring, never canceling their hosting. And how many clients did you work with this last year?
25.
Okay, so you'll only be at half of what you're coming in. So you're cutting that extra revenue in half essentially, unless you scale your business to doubling in the next year. How long does a website take to build?
I can build one in 3 hours.
Okay. Why are they paying you for this? Why aren't they just going on Squarespace and plugging and playing?
Well, a lot of people, especially in the beauty industry, don't know how to do tech at all, and they don't want to. They don't have the time, especially if they own their own business. So they reach out to me to build it. And I mean, it's definitely not easy to get, you know, 1,800 from somebody for a website when there is Squarespace and stuff. But that's kind of why I'm switching my strategy to more of like, I make it for them for free, and then they just sign up with a subscription.
Okay. When are you launching that?
In January is when I mean, I've already started making some free websites for people, but January is like kind of when I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
And I would like to replace my salon income with that. So
completely. How the what are you talking about? You're up to 90,000 is what you're trying to get to before taxes 360. You have to have 250 monthly recurring, non-canceled people on a monthly basis, meaning whatever your churn rate is, you have to at least fill those on a monthly basis. You have a strategy for that.
Cold DMing.
Oh, well, I mean, that's sales in a certain way. So 4,643 came in. How much went out in the last month? How much went out?
I don't know.
No, of course not. Because why would you know your numbers? Like, that wouldn't be helpful in this world at all.
It would be.
That explains the debt in front of me. What the f does that say on your belt? Moschino?
Moschino.
The f is a mosquito?
Moschino is a brand, a luxury brand.
You have debt. You don't track your number. You're wearing luxury brands? How much are those sunglasses where I can't see your eyes?
Like $80. But I bought this belt a few years ago, so.
How can you not track your money, not know what's coming in, know what's going out, even more importantly, yet you want to fully replicate your income with a business, completely, fully switch over to that, as in you running your own business, but you have no idea what's going out? How could you possibly do that? Do you know what your debt is? Do you understand your debt situation?
Somewhat, yeah.
What is somewhat?
I know what my debt is pretty much. You know, not the exact numbers, but.
Wouldn't that be knowing what your debt is? What, you know who the account holders are? Is that what you're saying, you know? Like, well, what is knowing your debt? Well, I don't know the numbers, but I know my debt.
I know about how much everything is.
Okay, then know about how much went out this last month.
I have no idea.
How? How do you not even just have a semblance?
I don't know. I just kind of.
What do you think, based on you knowing your life, what do you think went out this last month?
Probably 3,500.
You brought in 4,600. Do you think 3,500 went out, meaning you saved about $1,000? Then
No.
give me another answer. One more accurate.
4,400.
Okay, so you think you saved a couple $100. Yeah, you spent 6,647. What the f are you talking about?
Okay.
No wonder you have debt. $90,000. You pay your taxes. I'm glad, hopefully accurately. Why would you have debt? Give me an idea into your financial situation. You're not a reliable narrator for the money that goes out, obviously, because you don't even know the numbers and you know what about us your debt is. But go ahead. Why are we in debt? What are we looking at today?
Okay, so one of my debts is my student loan, which is around $53,000.
That's the least concerning.
My credit cards. I definitely had a worse past with, you know, debt, with shopping and all of that.
What's past?
Past.
What are we calling?
Are you ready?
Past.
Are you ready? For it?
I'm sitting here filming the show. What are you talking? What?
So in 2020, I filed for bankruptcy because I had $100,000 in debt.
100,000. What was the debt?
Credit cards mostly.
Why would we have credit cards today then, if without changing your behavior and you had to go through bankruptcy?
I mean, it is.
Is Venture even approving you?
It is a lot less debt now.
No, because you went through bankruptcy. But why are we back in debt? Did you not learn your lesson? Bankruptcy is not cheap. It's certainly cheaper than $100,000, but it's also not stress-free. Why are we back in debt? Why have we not? Okay, well, so mostly credit card, $100,000 of credit cards for red.
For clothes, vacations.
Oh,
Food.
what were you making at that time?
Probably similar, around like 75, 80K.
Have you ever budgeted?
Not really.
Then why would we go through bankruptcy without at least learning how to budget to prevent us from going through bankruptcy again?
I'm not sure. I just really like payment plans.
You like payment plans.
Yeah.
What is liking payment plans? Why? That leads you to the situation where you have to go through bankruptcy. Do you want to get a house?
I do.
Okay.
Possibly.
Then having bankruptcy, only 4 years on your record,
Yeah.
leading to having to go down that path again because I like payment plans.
I used to have a house when I lived in Vegas.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like you're a hatch out of an egg in Vegas. That makes sense.
It was just it was a different lifestyle.
What happened to the house?
Me and my partner broke up, so we sold it.
You sold it, so did you get money?
We made money, but I gave most of it to him because he paid for a lot of the renovations.
Okay, so that's fair, but did you get any?
I got like 6,000 out of it.
Where'd that 6,000 go? When did you sell this house?
I sold it in 2017.
You want a house again? You're not even close to getting to those goals, though. You're destroying your credit. You're headed there again. Bankruptcy isn't anywhere near to falling off of your credit right now.
No, it's not, but it got rid of all the debt.
Yes, but you're headed towards there again. You're building it again because I like payment plans. Go ahead. Tell me, why do we like payment plans? What is your logic behind there? What is the idea?
I mean, the idea is I can get what I want right now and pay for it later.
Wow, okay, so like literally the basic definition, you just told me what a payment plan is.
Yeah, and that's why I like it.
But you didn't pay for it later. You declared bankruptcy.
That was then.
You're headed there again. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that's funny. We're destroying our life and we're not getting to the goals we want to get to. That's hilarious. Ha 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 ha. It's a comedy show, just like we're back in Vegas, or you moved to Austin to be a stand-up little comedian, doing little jokes on how our life is a completely fucking failure, and it's a good joke. That's great. Yeah, let's hide our eyes from the internet with red to hide the tears of our failure of a life that's hilarious. That's great. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I'm just thinking about my life, you know.
And what are you thinking?
I don't know, honestly.
You didn't change behavior when you went through bankruptcy. And now we're headed here again, but you're okay with it because I like payment plans. It didn't work. You gave me basically a two-part definition of payment plans. I can get what I want now and pay for it later. You only did the first part and you're only doing the first part. You're not doing the pay for it later. So you don't even do the thing you like.
I do make my payments.
Minimums.
Yeah.
That doesn't count for anything. This first credit card, how long does it take to pay off if you only do the minimum monthly payments without purchasing, which, by the way, you purchase on every single one of them. So how long does it take to pay off?
About like, I think I read it's like 20-something years.
16 for this one.
Okay.
But you're okay with 20? You're okay with 16? So we're getting a house when we're in our 50s. Or mid-50s.
I mean, maybe 50s, yeah, because I don't
You're
know.
okay with
I don't
that?
want a house like anytime soon.
You said that was a goal.
I mean, a goal,
What other goals do you have then?
move to Thailand
Why? To escape this?
to escape America,
To escape America? What are you escaping?
the expensive America that we live in.
Yeah, but that comes with the cost, the income that you're receiving as well. I mean, I get if you're doing the website hosting, but even still, you're still probably going to host through American services, right? Like AWS or something when you're in Thailand. Okay, so the expensiveness, but your income's not necessarily going to follow, especially the hairdressing income. You're going to get pennies on the dollar if you're hairdressing in Thailand.
I mean, the goal is to build my online business so I can move to Thailand and live way cheaper and
Yeah,
save up
you're
a
never
lot
going
of
to
money.
survive the world of business. If I didn't know how much was going out, this business wouldn't exist today.
Okay, but I disagree.
How do you disagree? Go ahead, defend that.
Because
Let's
people
see.
need websites. It's a kind of a business that you don't have to There's not a lot of churn. Once people have a website, there's not a lot of churn. Like once people have a website, they're not going to get rid of their website until they get rid of their business or they don't have any money.
Who says they have to host it with you?
They want to host it with me.
Yeah, who says they have to, though? I bet a few in the industry absolutely want to, but you're required to get up to 250 without any churn whatsoever. And that's everything going well and you not spending more than you make. Again, right now you spend more than you make, so it doesn't make any sense. Everyone needs a website. Guess what? There are services out there that people can use that is more reliable from companies that are managing their money correctly. You'd be risky to have a website with. If I did a website with you, I want to know if you're going to be in business in the next 6 months. Why would I build a website with you? I'd be scared. It's a new year, and we're all thinking about goals. Going to the gym, saving money, maybe eating fewer taquitos. Well, let's be real. Most resolutions don't last past February. What if this year you made a resolution with real impact? Like making sure your family is protected if something unexpected happens. Today's sponsor, Fabric by Gerber Life, makes this process easy to sign up and stick with. Fabric offers term life insurance that you can apply for online right from your couch on your schedule. You could be approved instantly with no health exam required. Seriously, in as little as 10 minutes, you could be covered and your family's financial future can be a little more secure than it was before you started watching this video. You're welcome. Because let's be real, if you've got kids or loved ones who depend on you, the time to lock in coverage is now, especially if you're young and healthy. Even if you already have life insurance through work, it might not be enough. Plus, those policies don't usually follow you if you leave your job. With Fabric, you can lock in policies for up to $1 million in coverage for less than $1 a day. And Fabric isn't just about life insurance. They're your one-stop shop for financial preparedness, offering tools like free digital wills, access to college saving funds, and kids' investment accounts. Everything is streamlined and easy to manage right from your phone. No jumping between outdated old-school portals or clunky systems, because we all know you deserve better than that. Fabric has partnered with Gerber Life, trusted by families for over 50 years, and they have the receipts to back it up with over 1,900 five-star reviews on Trustpilot with an excellent rating. Thousands of families just like yours use and trust Fabric, so you should too. So let's make a resolution that actually matters this year. Join the thousands of parents who trust Fabric to help protect their families. Apply today at meetfabric.com/Caleb or head to the link in the description below. That's meetfabric.com/Caleb, meetfabric.com/Caleb.
The good thing is that the company, so basically I have a white label website builder, so I'm not hosting it at all. So
yeah, but you pay for it.
That's their problem.
No. You fail. You fail. You fail. I didn't say them. I said you. Why would they trust you?
Look at me. I'm adorable.
Yeah, I would. Adorable? You trust adorable?
Yeah. In the beauty industry.
Oh, you're stupid. Okay. I mean, that was the dumbest response I've ever heard in my life. You don't have an actual reason for them to trust you, so you try to get out of that actual real logistic pushback for how your business might actually survive, because I want your business to survive, because I want you to hit your goals. So you receive real pushback for the first time in your delicate little life. And then what do? You deflect it by trying to make a little joke. It's not, buddy. I want you to get there. But we get there by understanding what has to go right to get there and what challenges are we facing. And I brought up a very accurate, basic challenge. Simple fact is businesses that spend more than they make, they fail. Why would they trust you? Not because you're adorable. Give me a real answer, businessman.
Okay, the real answer is because my websites are beautiful.
Okay.
And that's what they want.
So the good design part, they're very excited. But would they not be afraid at the fact that if you go down, the middleman is gone, the person that they trusted to build, manage, maintain, host is gone. Any tweaks they want to make with their businesses, they have a nice little beauty thing, but they might launch a new product in their beauty thing and they would need your help, right?
Yes.
Okay, but what if you're not there anymore? Because one, you have a 12-hour time difference. Two, your business goes under. You go through bankruptcy again. They come for your assets.
If I go through bankruptcy again, the good thing is that their websites are hosted on a server that is not mine. And so if I go down, their website's still there.
Yeah, but they can't make any tweaks to it. They would essentially have to claim that ownership and get it to someone else again.
Yes.
Another builder. Okay. Yeah, that makes me very confident
You should be.
as a customer. I should be.
They're pretty confident.
How long have
in
you
me.
been doing this?
About 2 years.
Okay. It's a halfway okay track record.
Yes.
It's not like the longest.
No.
Okay.
I mean, the business is definitely like not profiting at all.
How?
Sites are fine.
How? Shut the How? You said it costs $29, but you get 20 of the 29. How is that not profit? Those margins are not bad by any measure. What the f are you talking about not profiting at all?
So the builder itself costs money each month. So there's that. That's $129. And then each person.
Your math was wrong then. Why'd you tell me you get 20 of every 29? That's obviously
Well, I
incorrect.
get 30 of every 39. But
Sorry, yes.
the website builder itself is $129 a month. So there goes that. I do invest into ads.
29 a month isn't bad though. You just need a few customers and you're good. Mm-hmm. So how are you not getting a profit?
I spend it on myself and
No, that's personal
ads.
spending. That's not business spending. Ads. Okay. Ads for what? You said you're
Google
cold DMing.
ads.
You're getting Google ads? Okay.
My new strategy is cold DMing. The old strategies were not working.
Gosh, I would love to see your marketing campaign and what it looked like. Oh, I'd love it. Maybe we can take a look
I'll
in the
send it
post
to
show.
you.
Oh, maybe we can take a look in the post show. It could be fun because I don't want to plug your product to the main audience.
I get it.
We don't allow that.
Understood.
Can the audience even see your eyes? Take off your glasses.
I'd like to keep them on, please.
Why?
It's a RuPaul's reference. You obviously don't watch it.
I watched one season. It was entertaining.
Okay.
It's a long time ago.
Okay, I'll take them off though.
Yeah, let people
I
just see
needed
your
my little
beautiful
RuPaul
full face.
moment. Thank you.
Okay. I want to know where you think your finances are today. I want you to give me a score of 0 to 10. 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you think you are today?
A 7.
Did you understand the scale?
I did.
Go ahead. Explain.
I just feel like I'm on like a good trajectory right now with my goals.
It's not about trajectory, though. And also, no, you're not. You said your goal is f***ing houses. How?
I have goals, but they are not necessarily like right away goals. Maybe my house
But
is like a
trajectory,
20 year from now
but trajectory, you're not on it though. That doesn't make sense. And also, it's not about trajectory. It's about where you literally are right now. I asked where you are, where you think your finances are, not where you think your finances are going.
I still feel like I'm at like a 7.
Defend it. Explain.
My explanation is
Numbers. Finances wise. Why do you possibly think you're at a 7?
I haven't taken out any more debt recently.
What's recently? When was your last debt? Your
In
debt's still
in August.
August isn't that long ago. What was the debt in August?
I took out a personal loan.
What are you talking? If you want your Hammer financial scoring, want to see where you actually are today, not where you're going, go to the link in the description below. It's free, and we'll calculate your score for you when you take the quiz. And if you want to come on the show and you don't want to wear sunglasses on camera, you can come down here. Come down here to Austin, Texas. We'll have you. It'll be a good time. I'll give you some punches, but we'll get you on the right track and get you connected to resources. And go to calebhammer.com/apply. We'd love to have you on the show. Maybe not you.
I'm already
We'll
here.
get there. I know, and that's why I'm continuing this.
Did you want to know why I took out that personal loan?
Yeah, maybe we get to it and then we talk about it.
Okay. So originally I took it out.
Maybe we get to it and then we talk about it.
Okay.
Was my answer to your question.
I just
Do you
heard,
hear
I just
words
heard
when
we
they come
talk. I
across?
just heard let's talk about it basically.
Oh, Capital One, Venture One. I'm so curious how you got approved for a $3,500 credit limit.
I've built up my credit since 2020.
What's your credit score?
720.
Your credit score 720? Mm-hmm. Really? Wow, I'm surprised that bankruptcy is not holding it down a bit more.
I definitely don't get approved much anymore, especially with the balances. But in the beginning, I got approved for everything. It was like I didn't get turned away.
Well,
at
nothing
all.
like good, right? Though.
No, I mean like
Like I've seen the interest rates on these things. You weren't getting like good lines of credit.
No,
or
the
loans.
interest rates are insane. But like initially after the bankruptcy, I was approved for like 3 cards.
I always recommend people like you use like the Fizz card. It's the debit card that builds credit that we use for the audience and you, but I don't know if you'd get approved.
Well, I did use one. It was a credit builder card when I first after bankruptcy, and that did help me kind of build it back up, and then I would get approved for other cards after that.
All right, so we got the Capital One Venture. On here, we owe $2,608.19. Yeah, 16 years to pay off. Now, of course, you made a decent payment, but you're still purchasing while interest is accruing. Why are we purchasing on a card that we cannot fully pay off where interest is accruing? So the question is old as time on the history of this show. Why the are you purchasing?
The points.
Do you math? If we heard of math, do you know how the point system works? Do you know how the interest works? Is it making any sense? Is it mathematically working? Can you defend it? Can you define it? Can you tell me how this works?
I know how it works. I just choose to ignore it.
Well,
I like getting the points for the airfare.
yeah, after you could have bought like 3 tickets with the interest that accrued?
Yes,
Why the are you here right now?
because I need help.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, though. You're not gonna get anywhere if it's just a fun little cutesy thing. If it's a fun little cutesy thing, a cutesy thing's nothing. This isn't cute. No one's laughing with you. No one's looking up to you right now. You're acting like a child, and you'll be laughed at like a laughing stock. With that, you don't have to be cute and funny. This is your life. This is huge for financial audit. For a year now, my team and I have worked with experts to create what I truly believe are the 3 best educational programs in the financial space online. We have our budgeting program where I teach you how to create, manage, and revolutionize your budget and control your money. And then there's the investing program where I teach you to define what investing profile applies to you and your life, and then teach what specific investing strategies applies to you in that situation. And now finally, we have our debt program where I teach you the best ways to pay off debt, manage debt, and even take advantage of good debt. This has been a revolutionary project that we've been working on for over a year now, and just like over 10,000 people who've already taken our educational programs, you can now take advantage of all 3 of them bundled together at a 15% discount. I've heard from thousands of people now who've taken these classes, and they've literally changed their lives for the better, and finally, you can too at a more affordable price. Head to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You will not regret this. It is not cute to go and fuck up your finances to get a couple little points.
I like them.
You like them, but you know how this works.
I do. I
Then
know it's
why?
it's very all over the place with me.
What does that even mean?
I choose to live my life however I want.
Yes, but you said you want help. So obviously that's not fucking working, child.
That's why I'm here.
Then why don't you actually acknowledge the reality of, hey, maybe this point system that I'm trying to take advantage of is taking advantage of me and bending me over on a daily basis?
I can acknowledge it.
You can acknowledge it. Are you going to make any changes around it? Or are you going to be a little cutesy little fucking...
Well, I mean, I can still get my points if I pay with the card and then immediately pay it off. I still get the points.
Buddy, interest is accruing on here and you're not paying off the full balance. There's a balance of $2,608. I don't think you know what payoff means. You don't know what payoff means.
I mean, it'll happen within the next 10 months, like you said.
I didn't say that. I said 16 years. What the fuck?
Well, after
How
coming
many
on this
months
show,
are in 16 years, you little
after coming on this show, you said your guess pay off within average of 10 months. So
Oh, median 10,000 in 10 months, but those are the ones who put in the work. In that median, there are also people who have f***ed up, and there are more people that have done well. You could go down the f***ed up column while others are still doing well if you think it's cutesy to get your little points.
I mean, as long as in the future, I just pay it off immediately. You know, if
In the future, you're not. You're spending $2,000 more than you make. How would you pay off a credit card that has a balance of $2,608?
Maybe not pay off. I don't mean pay off the whole thing.
Then why would we purchase on a card that is accruing interest that is not being paid off? If you're just paying off your purchase, that doesn't make any sense. You want to make progress on it. Because if you're not making progress on it, then interest is accruing. And then you get to the point where almost $1,000 this year was accrued in interest on this card so far. You did not get $1,000 in airline miles. You did not. When's the last time you used your little airline miles?
A year ago.
So shut the f up.
Okay, but hear me out here.
I'm hearing, and it's all
What
stupid.
if I spend let's say I spend $100 at the grocery store, I get my points for it, and then I immediately put 100 from my debit card onto the credit card. I still get the points, and
what else happens in that situation? Go on. Keep going down. Keep going down.
Interest still accrues.
So shut the f up, because interest is accruing at an interest rate of 31.74%. So that $100 that's going towards it should just be going towards it and not just paying off a new purchase. It should be going towards it net. Okay, man? So that it goes down so that you have the chance to not accrue interest. You are literally just leaving it stagnant in that example, which means you are not getting points that are worth 31.74% of your purchase. You're not. And then $2,608 stays there. Then that interest accrues, completely obliterating any kind of progress you've ever made. Also, does it fucking matter? I don't know what you're talking about, airline miles. You're getting DoorDash for Taco Bell. You're not going to bottom after Taco Bell. DoorDash, Freebird, and then you're Ubering, and then Audible. Go to the library. You live in Austin. It's a great library system. And we pay enough taxes for it. Trust me.
I do love the library here, but I like to listen to Audible when I run in the morning. There's
audiobooks on the Austin Library website that you can. Yeah. Interesting. Literally, I could just figure it out by going and looking.
I could have.
Because you're someone who knows how to use the internet. You build websites. You're 33 years old.
I could, but I like Audible.
Great. Brand loyalty. Fantastic.
I like getting my little credit every month.
Yeah, it's like any gamification that has ever been implemented through a product manager in any kind of system was fully geared towards you because you feel like you're accomplishing something. You're not. You're fucking making them money and you're putting your life on hold and your goals further and further out. Moving to Thailand, it's going to be a lot cheaper, but you don't have enough money saved up even to get a flight to Thailand. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're not going to be able to move to Thailand. You're Thailand. Also, you said you have to get to your 250 users a month in order to move there. You're not even to 2.
I mean, I'm at 25.
You're at 25.
Yeah, I'm at 25.
You have 25 paying the $39 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long has the 25 been with you?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half. What's the average length per subscription for each or for all?
None of them have canceled.
None have canceled. Mm-hmm. Okay. What are your relationships with them in general?
They're people I've networked with throughout the years in the beauty industry.
So they're a little more sticky because they're people you've worked with for a very long time. But as you go through these cold traffic situations and people give you their trust for business, they're not going to be as sticky because it's cold traffic, especially if people subscribe to your Google ads. They didn't, but the cold DMing that you're doing, which by the way, it's going to be an endless amount. That's going to be 3 full-time jobs to try to get the number you're trying to get to. If it took you that long just to build 25 and they're already sticky through your past, you haven't had to deal with real clientele, average real customer. You've had your sticky base, which is great. And it's a great foundation to start with, but you haven't learned the reality of what it takes bringing in a new customer that is putting their trust in you for the first time that doesn't know you.
That's true. I'm going to learn this year.
Yeah, but when would you be able to move to Thailand in that instance?
I'm hoping I can move by September when my lease is up.
Indiana Crimson sitting across the table from me, just destroying his life. The $106 minimum monthly payment. All right, my guy. One Main Financial. This must be the personal loan.
It is. So I took out the personal loan to pay for a barbering mentorship that I wanted to take.
Mentorship? The is a barbering mentorship? You're already making money. What the are you talking about? Please.
So I do mostly women's hair. So I've been wanting to dabble in men's hair as well. And so I wanted to join a mentorship since I don't have the time to go to barbering school.
I'm sure you've dabbled in a lot of men's hair.
Yeah, I have actually. But
such a stupid show. Okay, sorry, go on.
so I signed up for the I was going to sign up for the mentorship. And then I started to kind of loosely think about my finances a little more. And I decided instead of using those finances for the mentorship, I would get my emergency fund going.
So what happened?
So I took the loan out to fund my emergency fund.
Where's this emergency fund today? I saw about $1,000 in savings, which, by the way, dropped from $2,500.
I spent some of it.
On what emergency?
Learning how to do hair extensions.
That's an emergency?
I wouldn't say it's an emergency.
What do you think an emergency fund is for?
I took the money out of the emergency fund to buy a class for extensions.
A class? Are you a class taker on just everything?
I am a class taker. That's how I get good at what I do.
Take Course Career's fucking accounting class, please. Because that's what you actually need to learn. Because you need to learn how to manage this damn business. And also take our budgeting class, our investing class as well, because you're all up in crypto. Which is nothing wrong with that specifically, but you're 100% in. That's a little rough. And take our debt class as well, so you just know how to better manage your debt and utilize debt in the future. Again, once you're in a better position, they all get the bundle for 15% off, but you get it for free. So go through that and then go through the Course Careers one as well. It's worth it. I promise. Your emergency fund, it was probably sitting in there at best 5%.
4%.
The interest rate on this is 28.64%.
Yes. Okay, so originally it wasn't for the emergency fund. I just thought that that would be a good idea.
What, 28.64%?
Just to have an emergency fund going.
Oh, it is great.
I didn't
at
like
20 at 30%.
Yeah, that's not great, but
it's not great.
I didn't want to not have an emergency fund.
I didn't want you to not have an emergency fund either, but this is debt that you are owing and you are losing more money on it than is sitting in there. If you took out a debt at 1% and it was making 5%, you could pay your minimum monthly payment through the money that you took out and you could still make some more on top of it. In this case, you would literally be losing money on a monthly basis in order to pay this off. That's not an emergency fund. It's just an IOU at a loss. That doesn't make sense. And I need you to know that because you'll do it again.
But it just feels good to have that money in there in case something happens.
I want to give you free money right now. I've partnered with different resources that will literally give you hundreds of dollars the moment you sign up for them. Check out my investing app of choice, Moomoo, where they give you up to 15 free stocks and 8.1% interest on your uninvested cash when you sign up with my link. Do you want a more traditional savings account? Check out where I keep my emergency fund, SoFi, where they'll give you 4.5% on your money and up to $300. Would you rather have automated investing? Sign up for Acorns with my link and you'll get $20 right now instead of the usual $5 you'd get from your friend's referral. You can also sign up for our investing program and get $100 in cash deposited into your Moomoo account. This is the best way to learn what your investing profile looks like and what investing strategies to use based on that. All of this free money is linked in the resources section of the description below, so don't pass up the free money because I'll punch you. Everyone asked, where is Carmen Sandiego? I'll tell you, it's up his own ass. Carmen Sandiego, Carmen Sandiego.
Well, hopefully they're having fun up
Love
there.
that cartoon. I just don't get it, buddy. You just don't understand money. You kind of will accept what I'm saying, but you don't seem to acknowledge that that is the path that you should go down. Like you're like, yeah, the money move that I did here doesn't make sense, but also I don't give a. So
That's
how are
my
you?
vibe.
Yeah, but look where that vibe has led you. Bankruptcy, 2020, and then headed towards it again. Not being able to move to Thailand, not getting your business to a successful place, not being able to buy a house. If that is not working for probably at least a decade now, why do we continue it? Why do we continue something that is not working? It is not benefiting you. The only thing you have to show for it is clothes, but that's it. I think you want more than that in this world.
I do want more than that. Yeah.
Then why not change what is not working? My guy.
We're working on it.
No, you're not. You're
This
literally
is the first
not.
step.
What? I'm not a magic pill. I like to give you a wake-up call, get you connected to resources, build you a budget. Absolutely. I mean, that's just where most Americans are. The basics are important. But it's not a magic pill. It's you actually putting in the effort. But through your language here, through your mindset, I don't see any effort that is potentially going to be put in.
Like I said, I like to do the things first and then worry about them later.
And how has that worked?
I'm very spontaneous. I'm very...
Give yourself a spontaneous fund, dude. I can give you a big fun money fund. You make a lot of money.
I make rash decisions for sure.
I don't think you understand what I'm trying to get to. That is not working. It has not worked. So maybe we no longer make rash decisions. Does that not make sense?
It makes sense. And I'm
then will you?
I'm willing to try. Yes.
Willing to try? Try for who?
For you.
It's not for me. F me. It doesn't matter. I don't matter in this situation, dude. None of this is about me. None of this is about me. This is your financial situation. If you're doing it for me, you're going to fall off in a month and a half. If you do it for you, you end up like the average guest.
I'll do it for me and for Thailand.
For Thailand. So what is it going to cost to get to Thailand after we've built to 250 paid subscribers?
It would cost about $15K for the digital nomad visa, which is a 5-year visa. And it would cost the plane ticket, which is probably like $1,000. It would cost...
We don't even have that.
But the good thing about Thailand is I could live off of $1,500 a month there and really get ahead. That's kind of like my whole plan is to...
Get ahead. What's get ahead? What do you think get ahead is?
Get my savings up to what a 33-year-old should be at this point.
Well, your earnings are going to be less there.
I can't do that in America unless I'm making like $150K.
That's not true. That's objectively not true. People who budget, people who sacrifice, people who actually act like fucking adults and act like they have responsibilities and make a plan, they get there. People can do it on $50,000 a year. People do all the time. On this show, they do. In the audience, they do. Think you need $150,000? What the Maybe if you live in Manhattan specifically, sure. But you don't. Not even close.
I think I should preface that with saying that I don't want to work until I'm 65. I'm not trying to sit here and be slow about it.
But you're not even close to being able to get there anyway.
I'm trying to retire by like 50.
But you're not even close to that.
That's Thailand.
You'd have to retire in Thailand.
I could retire in Thailand.
You would have to. You're not going to retire in America.
5 years there, I could save a lot more money than I could here.
You wouldn't, because you would spend it all. That's all you do. You could save a lot more here than you are. You're not saving anything. You could. You're not. Your actions are doing that. It's just going to translate over there. Just like after your bankruptcy, that didn't save you from debt. You're going back into debt again. Without a behavior change, no, you're just going to blow all your money. Also, in order to get there, again, in order to make that amount of money where you're actually saving a lot of money, you need to build and scale your business a bit more. Now, that's going to be more difficult for communication-wise overseas. So you're going to have to do that before getting there, which means you need to budget before and actually start taking accounting and being responsible, setting goals for your business and managing it correctly and figuring out a new sales path strategy, because your only customers are the sticky ones that you've accumulated over the course of like a decade. So I don't see that plan happening. It doesn't make any sense. And you're just going to blow it all on clothes anyway, the money that's coming in. No, I would just say no to everything you just said. $1,000 for the plane ticket, you can barely even afford that, let alone the $15,000 visa. I don't know what you're talking about. You lost up your own ass, my dude.
I plan on with my cold DM strategy to get to that $15K.
And how has that worked?
I haven't started it yet.
Cold DMs? That's like the basic, most like good luck, dude. I get cold DMs all the time. Guess what? I've never answered one cold sales DM.
Would you answer a cold DM with a website that's already built for you?
I'd be curious. Huh. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be curious. 250 people. It's a lot. How are you getting to that $15,000 to get the visa? Because you're not getting there now. Not even close. Your savings, again, went down. And we have a 30% interest loan on a personal debt of $6,938 at $225 a month.
So I start in January, take on a side gig with a lash extension company that wants me to.
You make enough money. You're not budgeting it and managing it correctly. This isn't an income problem. Mm-hmm. But go on.
And they're going to be paying me $1,000 a month. So I was planning on piling that away.
No, you wouldn't.
And
you don't have money coming in that you don't spend. Anytime you make more money, you spend it. And also, you have to make that extra $12,000 a year because your $20,000 a year in website building is going to zero now with the clients you have. Like, so you essentially have to do that to somewhat make up for the $20,000 you're losing. So it's not a net gain anyway. And obviously you went into debt making more than you're going to be making starting in January. So I don't see how that progress is actually going to be made. Do you see how this math is working? See where my brain is going?
I see it. But
so good luck. It's obviously not going to work.
I think it'll work.
You're just assuming that $20,000 is still there, but it's not.
It's not there, but with the 1,000 and with the influx of amazing customers that I get this year, I'm going to be there.
Oh, you are just so really are up your own ass. This is crazy. Okay. What's your plan for this 30% debt? Personal loan. A fucking stupid one.
Start paying it down.
You haven't. So you're going to start saving up for the $15,000 and starting to pay this down?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to change? Because you haven't. Well, you made more money.
I'll spend less money.
And how do you do that in your grand wisdom?
Just make a goal for myself.
Oh, for f***'s sake. A goal without any actions is not a goal.
Okay, and take action after.
And what actions will you take?
Paying the debt down.
Paying the debt down is not spending as much money. What the fuck are you saying?
I could use the
$1,000
that I get from this new job to pay the debt down. It'd be gone by September. Yes, I would like to save it, but maybe I'll just put it towards debt.
Oh God, you seem just so confident in make believe. Which is probably why you've gotten to nowhere at 33. You're not successful. You are a failure. You have good income, but you're literally on the books a failure. And I want you to know that. Not in like a harsh, brutal way, but because in your brain and probably people around you, because you do have clients, because you do make money, you probably think you're all that. You think you're the You probably think you are successful. You are literally not. You are literally, by definition, a failure. And I need you to know that, not from a mean way, but so that you can bring yourself down to here and realize that maybe you should change your path and actually put in some work and not continue the same thing you've been doing for a decade and a half now.
I'll manifest it.
I'm going to kill you. Hopefully you just said that just to with me.
No.
And not because you're like actually or something.
You don't believe in manifestation?
You said, I asked you beforehand, you said you've seen this show.
I can't remember a time that you said you don't believe in manifestation.
How does that get us anywhere? Why does just believing instead of putting in the work do anything? No, I accomplish by putting in the work, not by sitting there going, ooh, please.
Well, manifestation is actually the please plus action.
But you do none of the action. So if that's the definition.
2025 is the time for me.
Why?
To do that action.
It's such
Because
an
I
artificial
wanna
area
move to
when we
Thailand.
decided a New Year's starts. That doesn't actually do anything. Move to Thailand, you need $16,000 minimum to do it. You're not even close to that. You have $1,000 down from $2,500 in savings over the last month. You spend $2,000 more than you make on a monthly basis, meaning you're going to be negative $1,000 over this next month. What are you talking about? You can't move to Thailand until you're substantially higher in the monthly reoccurring revenue, which you're not getting to because you haven't figured out a sales strategy that's worked. You're going to try a new one. I hope it works, but you haven't proven it yet. So I don't know what the you're talking about. That's not manifesting. That's being a dumb.
It will work.
I don't know how to deal with people like you. I'm tempted to just end it in that situation because that doesn't get us anywhere. That mindset is the mindset of a child. How do you have that at 33? It will work. It hasn't worked. It has not worked. When I have a goal and I try things to get there and it doesn't work, I change what I'm doing to try to get there.
That's what I'm going to do.
But you're unable to define what you're going to do, though. You're unable to define it in detail.
I'm going to start a cold DM strategy.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the $1,000 towards debt.
Maybe.
And I'm going to spend less.
Yeah, but you haven't said how you're going to spend less. And how you're going to manage that, how you're going to grow up, how you're going to change your behavior.
I will cancel my Audible membership and get a library card.
Okay, it wasn't just about the Audible. That's just like when I call out Spotify constantly. It's just the example of the discipline and the lack of sacrifice. The example of just endless reoccurring expenses that are you. It's not just about the Audible. Okay, Quicksilver. This one's a higher credit card balance than the last one, $3,469.75 with a $121 minimum monthly payment. Great, we're purchasing again while interest is accruing. So getting to that goal, yeah, really manifesting it by f***ing yourself. This one takes 18 years to pay off. Congratulations, and that's without purchasing anything. So, well done. We can get to Thailand in our 60s. So a Prime order and then Prime Video, like a movie rental or something.
Yeah, it was The Substance. Have you seen it?
Incredible. Loved it. Margaret is my absolute wife, even though she's married. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's perfection, yeah.
She is. I agree. Total interest charge this year, over $1,000. Really getting us to Thailand quicker. It'll be handy to pay off all this debt in order to get to Thailand. But the path you're going, in order to survive in Thailand, you're going to be the one giving the handies. 30% interest on here.
I don't give handies.
Volkswagen. Okay, we're almost halfway through your payments. It looks like a 3-4 year loan ish. The VW.
It's a lease.
What is it? It's a lease. Great. So I wonder what they've baked in there. Oh, what's your buyout at the end? Do you know? If you bought it out today, what would it be? Plus the 9,312 still remaining.
I think the buyout's $16K.
Okay, so even today then, if you calculate the $16K plus the $9K you still owe on it, you're underwater by about $7,000. So if it appreciates at a relatively similar value of your minimum monthly payments, which probably won't necessarily, but you're on track to probably be underwater regardless when you buy it. Probably because when you got this, the car market was much higher. So it was calculating that buyout value to be higher at the end. But the car market value has corrected a little, hasn't gone to where it was pre-pandemic, probably won't for a long time. Lease wasn't the thing to get in there, man. And then they baked in fees and bullshit in their version of interest, essentially, into that minimum monthly payment. It's probably something like 15%.
I think so. I did have my stepdad co-sign on it, so it's definitely lower.
Your stepdad's on this?
Mm-hmm.
Sake, that is not fair to him. What are you going to do with this, by the way, with multiple years remaining still? And you want to go to Thailand, and your stepdad is very much on this still.
I loosely have thought about that. I was thinking of just buying it and then selling it immediately.
Where is this $16,000? No, whatever, like $20,000 is coming from to buy it right now if you wanted to. 25. Where's that coming from?
To be honest, I didn't realize that you still had to pay if you bought it out. That you still had to pay the rest of the payments. So that kind of is thwarting my idea here a little. But
how do you think you would do the $9,000 anyway? You can't do a $1,000 flight. Oh my, your vision, how you think you're gonna get there is so incorrect and so just, it's so misguided, and it's just gonna lead you to a place of never accomplishing anything, and you're gonna be a failure at 63 like you are at 33. And that sucks. And I don't want you to be there, and I need you to correct this mindset. I need you to correct this mindset.
I will.
I don't know, man.
What if I take a loan to buy the car and then immediately sell it and pay the loan off?
How are you paying the loan off? You're not already paying the lease off. The f are you talking to me? You have to get a $25,000 loan to pay off this $9,000 and then get the car. You don't know what you're talking about. No money's, you spend $2,000 more than you make on a monthly basis. You're not going to pay off this loan. Shut the f up. No, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay, sorry. No. Good?
No.
No! So as many of you know, I've been a big supporter of Course Careers for a long time. I'm not just a partner, I actually own stock and I'm an investor. So why did I partner with Course Careers? Because I truly believe in what they're doing. A lot of people have questions about online certifications versus traditional college degrees. Let me be clear, I wouldn't put my name behind something unless I knew it worked. The thing is, not everyone has the time or resources to spend 4 years in college or take on massive student loan debt. Course Careers offers a practical, affordable way to launch a career in a high demand field like tech sales, IT, and accounting, where companies are hiring based on the skills needed, not broad college degrees. In fact, right now, 1 in 3 companies are dropping degree requirements, and that number is only going to continue to grow. I know some people think online programs are a quick fix, but that's not the case here. Course Careers takes effort and commitment, but they provide you with a streamlined, proven path. They offer up-to-date, self-paced courses, one-on-one or group coaching from people that work in the industry, and most importantly, they help you actually get hired. Just look at graduates like Nemeso, who went from driving FedEx trucks to a cybersecurity job at Disney. That didn't happen by chance. He put in the work, and Course Careers guided him every step of the way. And what truly sets Course Careers apart is that it's not just about learning skills, it's about landing a job. Their curriculum is designed based on what employers actually need, and their network of industry coaches will guide you through the entire process, from learning the skills to interviewing, resume help, and beyond. So if you're serious about starting a new career without wasting years or piling up debt, give Course Careers a try. Start with their free intro course linked in the description to explore your options. And when you're ready, use the link in the description for $50 off the full course. Your future starts right now, and Course Careers is here to help you shape it. Okay.
But what if, after I buy it, I sell it, take that money to pay it off.
No, because again, if you get it right now, it's going to be $25,000. It's worth 18. Mm-hmm. You'd be underwater.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So the plan that I had originally is not sounding as great now in my head.
No plan you've had sounds great. I've been able to put a hole in every plan so far.
Yeah. And now I have a lot of thinking to do.
Oh, if that's
maybe
what
I have
we
to
get
push
from this
out
conversation,
Thailand a little bit.
If that's what we get from this conversation, that's actually at least something good. You know, if you're actually thinking after this and you're able to reflect on this, I will accept that a little bit more. So student loans, yeah, 53. Again, it was my least concern because the interest rates probably aren't. There's a couple over. There's a couple over 5%, but there's actually quite a few at about 7%. These are not good federal student loans. $53,048. What did you do? What was school?
IT management, business IT management.
Gosh, you could be making even more money, and you're already making great money. Okay. 4 years?
Yeah.
Where?
WGU. It's an online school.
I thought that was cheap. I thought WGU was cheap. How do we have $53,000 in student loans?
It's
Were you
cheaper, but it's not like
Yeah, but you could do 4 years and not do 53.
yeah.
Were you using student loans for other things like living expenses?
I did get like a refund from each of them.
And you use that refund.
I
You
did
use
I
that
did
for
use
extra.
it.
You should have just put it right back. It's not a refund like free money. It's still money you owe, and now it's a 7% stupidity death. Let me give you an example. There's a Coinbase account in here, right? I think.
There
If I
is.
use my brokerage, which is Moo, if I put all the money in there, what? You're smirking like a little. What?
Oh, I'm just listening.
Okay. If I put my money in there, I invested in the S&P 500, it's getting 8 to 10%. Let's just do 8% like the market history over the course of the entire history of the stock market. Let's say that, yeah? Wonderful. That's only 1%. That's only 1% made versus what you are losing on these student loans. Almost essentially not worth it because the risk over your head of the student loan, something not forgivable by bankruptcy, if you have learned, is to hold that over your head. So there is no point of using that money for living expenses because you're not beating it in the market. You signed up for the student loan debt after your bankruptcy?
I did.
So you just went to school? So you went to school in your late 20s?
Yes.
But why aren't you using this degree?
I'm not I finish in April. So
Oh, you're still going?
I'm still going. I'm not paying.
Why I asked you how long the degree? You should have told me you're still fucking doing it.
I'm almost done. It was a 4-year degree. I took a little breaky, and here we are.
And nowhere in your plan has IT been in the plan.
It's not in the plan.
What are you doing? Why are you spending this money then?
Okay,
Why are you
so-
okay with just getting more debt?
So the original plan when I had to shut down. I had a studio in Vegas where I did hair. I had my own studio.
Okay.
And we had to shut down for 2.5 months. And so during that
Why?
because of the pandemic.
Okay.
And so during that time, I needed some sort of backup plan. And kind of my thinking was, I could have a bachelor degree and go to coding boot camp and become a coder if like the hair thing doesn't work out.
Yes, but after a couple semesters when the hair thing was working out, why'd you continue?
I wanted to finish it.
You're finishing. It's $53,000 you owe now. I don't give a shit about a piece of paper
Well,
that you're never going to use.
I didn't want to owe and not have anything for it.
Yeah, but you would have owed maybe 5 to 10 instead of 53. And you're still not going to use it. That's the
Maybe
dumbest.
someday.
Your plans, you said you sat and thought about it. You sit and think a lot, but you lead to the dumbest conclusions ever, every time. Maybe you shouldn't think.
Maybe not, but at the time it felt
you just,
good.
No. You just need to like and talk to professionals before you make these big decisions. Or surround
like I
yourself
said,
with smarter people.
I'm a spontaneous person. I make really quick decisions and then think about it later.
But even you're thinking about it later isn't getting you anywhere. So you graduated in April? Mm-hmm. What's the grace period after that before payments start?
My payments will start in November.
And it's probably going to be about $700 a month.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible. This is okay. 7%. Death. Stupidity. So yeah, savings went down from 2,270 to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Where'd it go? Well, we spent $2,000 more than we made on a monthly basis, so we could fuel $750 or whatever it is in fast food spending. Well done. Go ahead.
I'm not exactly sure where that savings went.
Where do you think it went? You intentionally took it out. So try to think. I know you like to.
Clothes, maybe?
That? How much did this whole outfit cost?
Probably like $1,500.
Dude, I just like restocked my winter wear for the first time in literally 5 years. I have not bought a single thing in 5 years for winter wear. Just doesn't get cold down here very often. And I used my friend's discount at Express and I spent $1,500 total to get like I could wear a new outfit for 3 weeks. That was $1,500, and one outfit's $1,500 is the fucking thing, and you have debt and you're not hitting your goals. You're just I can't comprehend your brain.
So this outfit was from my old spending. So this isn't a recent outfit.
It's still the dumbest thing ever. I don't care when it was. You still spent it.
I did.
Okay. A little over 1,000 in your checking account. He went in, got some bullshit. Amazon, DoorDashing, Whataburger, Amazon. Whose ass are you paying to look at? Only.
Do you want to know the name?
I guess not. Why are we subscribing to that though?
I like him.
Just get you a little grinder and go have fun. Why are we paying?
You think I don't do that already?
But
sometimes I want to be alone.
Listen, I get a FAP sesh. I get it. We all have them. We're dudes. It happens. I don't pay for mine. Why are you paying, guy? It's so dumb. And also, there are sites where you can see what's behind the paywall for free.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm not naming any sites.
You can tell me later.
No, because I feel like I'm going to feel some like addiction or something from you. You're already paying for it. But why? Dude, we have debt. We're not hitting goals, but we're paying $8 to see an anus.
It's only $8.
Is it a good one?
Yeah.
How different can an anus be from anus to anus?
It's not just anuses.
DoorDash and P. Terry's. I swear if there's any more OF on here, I'm going to die. It better not be.
I only have one.
How often do you do that?
Like pay for it?
Yes.
It's monthly.
Oh, you subscribe to him consistently?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I wondered how they all made money. That makes sense. People like you. Just a fucking professional gooner. Look at you. Slotsky's, Apple Bill, Amazon, McDonald's, Lime Pass. You take the pass for the scooters? Jeez. McDonald's, more Lime Pass? For fuck's sake. City cashless. What's all that? It's like $1 million.
I think that was during ACL time-ish. Wait, what was the
it
date?
lines up.
Okay.
What is it?
So like the Lime Pass.
No, City cashless.
I think that's probably at ACL. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, it's tapping your little wristband. So you're just getting drinks and endless shit you can't even afford to live. Mind you, this is likely what you took $1,500 out of your emergency fund, which is owed at 30% in debt.
I'd say
for a music festival. Well done. Did you see my lesbian wife, Chaperone, though?
Yeah, she was amazing.
I got COVID for her. It was worth it. It was worth it. I love her. Google Apps, Kammel. That makes sense. Taco Bell, McDonald's, Connoisseur Smoke, professional, like fancy lung cancer.
Oh, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't even. Yes.
I mean, what did you think it is? You could have told me. Like, why did I have to
I
go
didn't
down?
know that was like.
Why did I have to go down a rabbit hole to find out? You know what you smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Food, all at the music festival, or drinks or bevs, and McDonald's and Uber Trip and Spotify. There it is. I told you it was going to pop up. Twin Liquors, getting drunk and Twisted Cork Wine, getting more drunk. DoorDash and McDonald's, Starbucks, Uber Trip. Canva, I can see Canva for your business, but ChatGPT, maybe for your business. I don't know if you need that. I think you can figure out things. DoorDash, you DoorDash for Sprout, and it says you DoorDash like crazy. That was a $50 DoorDash, Venmoing out $100. Creature, DoorDash gift card? $50 DoorDash gift card? You getting a gift card from DoorDash? What kind of gift card are you getting from DoorDash?
I got a gift card because my friend watched my cats, so I bought him a gift card.
Barnes & Noble, buddy, library, McDonald's, Venmoing out $25, Venmoing out $17. Ducks Sna?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's $26.75. Rented something on Peacock, I think. Uber Trip, DoorDash, Pass. So we got the subscription. Southwest in-flight. What the? You told me you purchased. Last flight was a year ago.
Well, that was when I used my points.
A year ago? You mean?
Yeah.
Well, where'd you go this time? Because you got hotels too.
It was for the lash extension convention that I go to.
Lash extension convention? We just walk around and see who has the longest fake lashes and looks the fakest?
I used to do lashes, so I go to this convention every year.
Convention?
And now they hire me to work at the convention.
Oh, I'm sure it's the grinder hotspot in the country.
It's actually, there's probably only like 3 gays there, so it's actually kind of mostly women. You'd love it.
But I don't like the fake ones, you know?
There's not all fake ones.
But their lashes are probably just like weapons. It's like hit you across the table.
Some of them.
Blink. Schlotsky's Apple, DoorDash and Asian, Playbook Technologies. What's that?
It's a workout app.
You need an app to work out?
Well, it gives you like a workout plan. And
I'm a fat
and then it shows you how to do the workouts.
I get it. You worked out so you could go get McDonald's, and then you Venmo'd out $47. BuddyBoss.com, $300.
That's a plugin for WordPress website stuff.
Oh, so that's more business. We need to figure out is that annual or monthly?
Annual.
Okay. More, Shopify, Amazon, Netflix, McDonald's. This is endless, dude. DoorDash, Peteris, you eat horribly, by the way. You eat worse than I do, but you work out. Amazon, DoorDash, something, Quay USA, Amazon, ATM withdrawal, $120. Who knows where the that went? Went to a restaurant, DoorDash and Freebirds, Whataburger, Venmoing out $5. Stars Entertainment. Someone pays for Stars Entertainment. I didn't know the company existed today.
I paid for it for like a month or two.
DoorDashing Pete Terry's, DoorDashing Fat Weird something. What the fuck is weird?
I think they're
DoorDash a bear to your house? What?
Fat Weird cookies.
Amazon, Pete Terry's, DoorDash and Freebirds. 7-Eleven, DoorDash and Whataburger, Blonde Chronicles. I'm going to kill you, dude. This is crazy. Your behavior's out of control. Went through a bankruptcy and didn't change anything. It's a joke. What a joke. Fandango? Where was Fandango for?
A movie.
Oh, that's right. What did I associated that with a concert ticket? I don't know why. McDonald's, DoorDash and Freebirds, Dreamers. Can you just go in and pick up food? I know you have a car.
I'm lazy.
No and that's not getting you anywhere other than another bankruptcy and never accomplishing your goals. Congratulations. Dreamers, Amazon, DoorDashing Whataburger, DoorDashing something, another Apple bill. What kind of subscriptions do you have, man? All right, pull up your Apple subscriptions for me. Let's take a look. Oh, Dreamers is a shop, so not just paying to look at other people's, but you're getting your, what did you get? What little equipment did we get? What weapons did we
Poppers.
acquire? I feel uncomfortable to admit this, but we have poppers in the office.
Oh. What's that for?
It was the white, it was the Secret Santa for our member stream and our, for Hammer Elite members and Hammer VIP members. Join our membership, support the channel, and you get to witness insane like that.
Was not expecting
Who
that.
got Cameron poppers? Aaron. Oh, our newest employee bought the guy who runs our membership poppers. Brave of her.
That's hilarious.
It was very smart. Everyone was just with each other. Okay, an e-sign, AppleCare Plus. Oh, and there it is. There's Grindr.
It's expiring.
Yeah, but you'll renew. They always do. Gave up Bumble. You just went for the hookup version instead.
Yeah, it's quicker.
It is, but you're not going to get anything sustainable from there. Do you want a partner?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if Grindr's the way to go.
You never know. I've gotten all my partners off of Grindr.
Really? So also, I mean, hasn't been successful.
One of them lasted 6 years.
It's good. Mm-hmm. Didn't last 7.
It did not.
Yeah, savings, joke. Coinbase. Okay, so what do we got going on? Ton of crypto. But how much in crypto?
Like cash or? It changes a lot, obviously.
What's your crypto account worth today?
I think it's sitting at 12K.
What? In crypto? Mm-hmm. Pull that and pay off your fucking debt. Are you stupid? No, seriously. No, I'm not even kidding. $6 sell it today and pay off your 30% debt. Dude, I'm not even like against crypto or anything. I think you can incorporate it in a small percentage in a balanced portfolio, but still you have multiple 30% debts.
Okay, so it was 16,000 last week. So I would love to take it out and pay everything off, but I've been holding on to this for so long. Like I need to wait until the end of next year when everything's going to pump. Like it could be worth hundreds of thousands.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. It could be. It always could be. It always could be. The country could collapse.
There is a pattern. There is a pattern.
Pattern in what? In general,
crypto.
Bitcoin these days, when the market goes up, Bitcoin kind of goes up these days. It's kind of what you're seeing in general.
Well, if you look at it every 4 years, there's a huge pump. Like when Bitcoin went.
You wouldn't say we just had that post-election?
No, that
was huge,
that was
though.
Tiny. It's gonna go. It's gonna be 4 or 5 times that by the end of next year. So
what is your confidence in this other than your manifest bull?
If you research crypto,
it was a huge pump. What are you talking about? It went from 58 to 96.
It did pump, but
that's the third largest pump Bitcoin has ever had. Oh, but it's not that big. What are you talking about? It's the third largest in terms of percentage increase. Other was 2020, and then the other would be 2023 into 2024. So what the you're insisting it's going to go again? So there's been 3 major pumps, and it looks like it happens once every half a decade.
Yeah, every 4 years there's a huge
and
bull
we just
run.
had one.
No, the last one was 21 and 22. So the next one is 25
Are you
and 26.
kidding me? Again, from June 2023 to February 2024, that was the last big pump. And then we went from July 31st to October of this year was another huge pump. The same percentage increase just about. Or same number added just about. And then the last one before that was from September 2020 to February 2021. You're incorrect.
I don't think so. I'm pretty solid on this. I think by the end of next year, it's going to be insane.
Then I'm done because you're done. And it's as easy as that. Congratulations, your life's a failure, and it will continue being a failure because of that. That's not where I wanted the conversation to end, but I can't have a conversation with that. That is just, if I can't get you to pay off 30% debt today, when you easily could and make your life better and get closer to your goals, there's no more conversation to be had. I don't know why the you came on. What a joke. We're going to go to the post show. We'll have more pleasant conversasations there and have a good time. But as far as this part, I'm done because that's a joke. What a sad excuse for a 33-year-old. That's rude. But come on. Like what? Okay. You did a pump and dump. Let me guess. You're out there buying Hawk Tua coin.
Mark Cuban was buying this coin. I bought some of it. In 30 minutes, it went to 0.
30 minutes?
I thought it was pretty cool because Mark Cuban also lost a lot of money. So
yeah, but he's a billionaire. You can lose some money. You're a
made the
minus.
same mistake as me, though.
Yeah, but you're a billionaire. Like you have no money. You are a bankruptcy-aire.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.